guys, so today's video is going to be on what you can do to be more independent in your life and how you can change things or shift things so that you feel strong and secure on your own. We have 3 piles here, pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. I also offer personal readings, and if you're interested in that, you can find my Skype link in the description box below and message me on there to set something up. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all of you who have already done that, and I am so grateful for everybody here watching today and everybody that has encouraged me, the people especially that have been there since the beginning through all the problems that I've had on this channel and who find the message to be more important than the details. Thank you for that. And we are going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, I feel like there needs to be a shift in your energy. There needs to be this transformation in how you spend your energy. I really feel like a lot of you guys may be very sexually active, and which is not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, you're giving away all of your own sacral energy to other people, and it might be time to keep some of that energy for yourself. There could also be some people here who are virgins as well, but I don't think that's quite as likely. I think it's more that you need to practice abstinence and take some time on your own. Taking risks is good, but taking calculated risks is better. If you don't know who you're giving your energy to in that manner, then you should be keeping that energy for yourself, because you are giving them that energy and you're picking up on their energy, which affects your life. There's a need here to cleanse and clear your own energy, to protect your energy, to set proper and healthy boundaries as well, and to also listen to the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving from the universe. Listen to the messages that you're getting. Listen to your own intuition about situations as well, and not allow fear or loneliness or anything like that to cause you to jump into something sooner than you feel comfortable with, or sooner than you get to know somebody. So we have, you are important too. Take some time for self-care and love. Do more for you and don't feel guilty about it. Take yourself on a date. Dress up and hold your head high. Go on a vacation somewhere where you can relax and unwind. Maybe even learn some new things as well. There is a whole world around you. It's time to live. Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. No more time to be a yes man or woman. No more time to give to others without an even return. So yeah, a lot of it is about giving to yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, spending some time with just you to get to know who you are and what you want out of life before you start allowing other people to take up your energy and just shifting your goals into alignment with theirs instead of working on yours. I am not the people from your past. Please don't punish me for the pain that they caused. So you may be working through a lot of scars and trauma from the past, and when you are starting something with somebody new right at the moment, you may be lashing out at them for the way that other people have treated you in the past. And so that's the other reason that you need to take this time to yourself, so that you can really love and nurture you and be feeling good about yourself and who you are and your value and your worth, so that you know when you're coming into contact with somebody whether or not they are there with good intentions, and you will be able to listen to your intuition more fully and be at peace instead of falling into anxiety or fear with them. Rain comes to the parade, cleansing follows the tears. So yeah, you might need to cry. You might need to just take some time to cry, to allow yourself to understand that that person from your past, you don't hate them. You love them, and that's okay. It's okay that you love somebody who did not treat you right. And to allow yourself to just cry and let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive this other person for the ways that you treated each other, and move forward. Peace is filling the atmosphere, ride with it. You have a lot to learn, don't let pride get in the way. So it's time to really take the lessons from everything you have been through and put them to use in your life, to understand that you went through all the things that you did for a reason. And a lot of that reason is so that you can learn. And if you jump too much into hate, or if you jump too much into blaming other people, and you don't take a minute to look in the mirror at what you have done in these situations, then you won't learn from these situations, because you're allowing yourself to believe you did nothing wrong, when in reality it takes two people in every situation for things to go wrong. Even if that just means one person was giving far too much to the other person, you still chose to stay there and to give to this person who was not giving back to you, which means now you're learning how to not do that, how to set the proper boundaries, and how to say no when you need to say no, and how to allow others to say no when they need to say no too. But there's a lot of peace coming to you through this journey as well. Consolation. I'm kind and supportive family member, and I give that support as willingly as a golden retriever. When someone I care about is feeling down, I'll console them and pick them back up, not literally, unless they're much smaller than me, but even in that case, I'll remember to lift with my legs, because kind and supportive people aren't immune to back issues. So yeah, if you're not taking care of yourself properly, you can't take care of the other people around you, and you do a lot to care for the other people around you. So take care of other people around you, but take care of you first and foremost, so that you can do that to the best of your ability. And also remember that just because something didn't work out with somebody does not mean that there isn't something better coming for you, especially once you learn how to be whole on your own. And once again, there might be a very nitpicky energy that you're putting off to other people. You might be very anxious, very fearful, thinking that things aren't going to work out, stuff like that, because of the way that you have been treated in the past. Because you're this bright, shining light, you really attract in a lot of people looking to take that light. And so you're really worried that the people that are coming into your life are not good people. But the whole thing is you're the one who determines which people get to stay in your life, even if people do come into your life. And that's why working to heal yourself is going to help so much in the quality of people that you are allowing yourself to keep company with. We have the High Priestess, we have the King of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Three of Cups. So there may have been somebody who cheated on you in the past, somebody who didn't really know what they wanted, somebody who really flattered you and you know, poured all this love on you, but this love was something where they had placed you on a pedestal, or vice versa. You may have been placing others on a pedestal. And right now, it's just time to focus on yourself, focus on your own desires, your wants, your needs, what you are feeling like you should be doing, and taking action to do those things. It's time to really delve into your emotions, to understand yourself and what you want, and to understand why you may have placed others on a pedestal, or why you attracted people that were a lower quality who placed you on a pedestal as well. There's also a need to step into your power. You know what you want. It's time to go after it. It's time to listen to the messages that you are receiving. It is time to connect to your higher self. It's time to connect to your guides, and it's time to just enjoy life and live in the moment more, to work hard for what you want, and to put in that effort, to put in your passion, your drive, to put your sexual energy towards your goals, instead of putting it towards all these different love connections and all these people that you feel like could complete you. It's time to put that drive towards your own goals, and to harness that energy for yourself and your own use. Also, a sacral chakra healing meditation may be very, very good for you as well in this pile. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it in the comments below, or whether or not you feel like this matches what you're going through or what you need to be working on. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, you guys are really... I don't think you guys are seeing just how magical you are. You are a great manifester. You are somebody who can communicate very eloquently. Your communication is like magical. You have a very magical communication quality about you. You are somebody who can really manifest a lot of happiness and joy around you, because you are somebody who is very joyful yourself. You're very optimistic, very lovey, very different from others too. You stand out in a crowd, and I feel like there is something that you need to express in your life that you're not expressing. It may be time to come out of the closet in some manner. You know, I actually heard of a trans person deciding they didn't want to be trans anymore at some point recently, but it's probably really hard to express that to the world around you because you have fought so hard to be this person for so long, that how are they going to see you when they see that you decided you didn't want to be that person anymore? But you know what? Everybody changes, everybody grows, everybody learns, everybody really goes through a lot in their life that can cause them to feel like they want to be one way, and then they decide, oh, whoa, now that I've healed, it's time to be another way. And that's okay. It is okay. And if people don't accept that in you, then too bad for them. But there may be something here that you might be hiding from the world, and it's time to bring that out. It's time to really know that you are this beautiful, amazing person. It's also time to explore all these possibilities around you for happiness and joy. It's also time to see the areas in your life where you are being reborn as well, because now that you're standing on your own 2 feet, you're really starting to see a lot in yourself that you didn't see before. You're really growing a lot, and there's a lot of abundance and fertility around you as well. You're coming more into your own spiritual ideas or beliefs or thoughts as well. By the way, 11:22 was just on the clock when I was saying that. Yeah, you're really coming into more alignment with yourself and your true desires and your true passion and purpose in this life. And you are really starting to balance out your partnerships, and you're starting to have a lot more harmony in your partnerships, in your friendships. You're starting to really be more of yourself, which is causing more people who are similar to you to come into your life. And I feel like there's a lot about manifesting in this pile as well. Shifting focus to yourself more. I've done enough for others. I am whole on my own. I am stronger than I think. I can do anything I set my mind to, and that is helping me on this journey. I realize how much I have done for others in my life, and I apply those things in my own direction as well now. It is time for self-focus and self-care. Others can stand on their own for now as well. I am worthy of my own focus, and my whole being will shift once I decide to shift my focus to me for a change. So yeah, it's really time to explore your own desires, your own wants, your own needs, your own happiness, and what that means to you. And that will really help you in being able to stand strong on your own and in your own power and express yourself without worrying what anyone else thinks of that. No expectations. I am wise and emotionally stable. I see my family for who they are, and I trust that they will deliver to the best of their capabilities at any given moment. With this in mind, I ditch my expectations. Expecting anything specific of them would be a recipe for disappointment, and that's a recipe Grandma's been guarding for generations. So you really could have a lot of family and friends that, you know, you might be very worried about their judgment or their censure, their critiques, the way they feel about what you are planning in your life. And you need to leave that behind. You need to leave behind any expectations that they're going to hate you for it, and you need to leave behind any expectations that they will love you no matter what. It doesn't matter what they got going on. What matters most is whether or not you are living authentically as yourself, no matter what anybody else thinks. And once you do that, even if your whole family and all your friends walk away, you will walk into new family and friends who find you to be amazingly beautiful exactly as you are, because they are more on your vibrational level and you have more in common. And also, there are plenty of family and friends who shift and change their mindsets and their beliefs, and who understand a lot more deeply than some people end up giving them credit for. And if you're worried about it constantly, then you're not going to reveal yourself. But if you are just leaving your expectations at the door and allowing yourself to just be you, then you're going to just be you, and you're going to shine no matter what once you do. You are really going to stand out and shine as your true self. And all it takes is getting over this anxiety and fear of being you. Yeah, you have a new beginning here. You are really, you are very much attracted to the light side of things. And I feel like you attract a lot of darkness into your life as well. You may be a healer in this pile, so you may attract a lot of people with lower vibrational energies to you to help them. Those aren't people that you are supposed to keep in your life forever. They're just people that are there to help. which kind of sucks too, because you end up with a lot of people that are in and out. You end up with somebody coming in, they get what they need, they leave. They come in, they get what they need, they leave. They come in, they get what they need, they leave. And so it's even harder for people who go through this to be able to express their truth and be who they really are, because the only people that have ever been a steady thing in their life is their family. And if you're doing something that is completely against your family, you could have fears that you're going to lose the only people who have been there the entire time you've been here, and I can fully relate to and understand that as well. But it is time to really have this brand new rebirth, to come out as who you truly are, and to know that that person is worth their weight in gold. You are worth your weight in gold as your true beauty. But while you are hiding a lot of that away, it really changes who you are, and it also changes how you can help heal people too, because you can't help them to heal as much when you are afraid of being yourself. You can't show others how to be themselves, And you're really going to inspire a lot of people. You're really going to help them to see the true beauty in themselves just by doing this. You can run from the pain all you like, but in the end, you're running from love too. Yeah. And while you're hiding yourself, you can never be really loved for who you truly are, which means you're running from love just by running from yourself and not allowing you to open yourself up and be who you are. And also, you need to stop worrying so much and having so much anxiety going into situations that you end up running away from them, because you're afraid that if you allow the people in too close, that they're going to be gone and it's going to be heartbreaking. Yes, but at the same time, you are never really going to receive love unless you can allow other people into your bubble. So you may also need to work on not only being more independent and whole on your own, but you also need to work on being okay with being interdependent with people. Not codependent, but interdependent. I am not what was done to me. I am what I became through trial by fire. So there is a need here to release all of your past pain and trauma as well. I have a lot of healing readings on here too. You may want to go check one of those out, because you need to know that everything you went through is not who you are. You are what you choose to become, no matter what you have went through. And if you choose to become what you have went through, then you choose to become what you went through. But if you choose to become something more and something different than the scars and pain in your life, you can do that too. And you do that by trusting yourself and loving yourself. Happiness fills my mind over you. I am sorry I'm so closed off. Be patient with me, please. So there may be somebody in your life who wants you to be patient with them and needs you to be whole on your own, so that you're not so anxiety ridden when it comes to your connection with them. And this person wants you to know that happiness fills their mind over you. So this person is really very happy when they think of you. They really see you as a bright shining light in their lives as well. And this person, I feel like, is mirroring your energy. They're working on a lot of their own pain and trauma and healing that too. We have the Hermit, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Hermit again. So yeah, you both need a lot of time to yourselves, and that's the whole thing too. You are both looking inside yourselves, introspecting, trying to see what's going on within yourself. You guys are both just really, wow, yeah, there's some time needed alone here for you to just understand yourself more, to go inside and to see what you would be if nobody was around watching. If nobody was around watching, who are you? Take some time alone to find out, because you need to start being that person that you are when nobody's around to watch you, when everybody's around to watch you as well. It's time to take action. You know what you want. You're making plans. You're setting goals. And it is time to see that you have the world right in front of you if you take that first step. And it just takes one step and then another step and then another step. You don't got to run into it, but you can't run away from it either. You have to be okay with being seen. You need to be okay with opening yourself up and allowing other people in. And you need to know that once you do allow yourself to be seen, you are going to be so victorious. You have been in a level of invisibility for so long because people made you feel like everything that you were was wrong. But everything that you are is right, because it's you. And everybody is an individual. Everybody is different. Everybody is their own person. And it is okay to be your own person. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear what you thought of it in the comments below, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for pile 3, let's see, pile 3, we got, you're very lucky. You may be very superstitious as well. You could be very spiritual. You could really use a vacation. You could use some time away. You may even be working on manifesting some sort of vacation into your life, or some sort of luck and abundance into your life. This is actually Palm Beach jewelry. So, you know, you could be somebody who lives in Palm Beach, or you may just live near a beach. You also could just be really dreaming about going to a beach as well. You have a lot of optimism, hope, joy for the future. And at the same time, it's like you're missing some of that. You really need to add to your optimism, your hope, your faith, your trust, your joy for the future. You need to enjoy life more and just take time out for the fun moments. You may even benefit from hypnotherapy as well. Where's Waldo just popped in my mind too, so you may enjoy Where's Waldo. You could also be somebody that people can really pick out in a crowd as well. You may be very different. You may wear glasses. Yeah, you're somebody very, very protected. Somebody that communicates very effectively. Your communication is protected. And I feel like you need to know that. Anything that you are saying or doing that is seen in the public eye is protected. You have a lot of unconditional love within you, and you are very connected to your higher self and the signs, synchronicities, and intuitions coming into your life. You are just very on point and on purpose in your path. You may need to revive yourself through some natural remedies. You are somebody who believes very much so in holistic remedies, and if you don't, then you need to start looking into those things. There's a lot of holistic things and natural remedies that can really help you. I feel like you really could use some time in nature as well if you don't spend time in nature. And if you do spend time in nature, enjoy it and know that it is very good for you. Manifestation. It's not something you do in the blink of an eye. It's not like a magician in a movie. The magician uses a balance of mind, body, heart, and soul. The magician is practical, plans, works hard, makes decisions, and acts on them decisively. He or she is solid and committed to their goal, and they put their passions and emotions in all of their works. The creator creates, but it's through a rigorous process of mastering those abilities and putting them to use in their life. They also use imagination, the mind's eye, and intuitive abilities. They are patient yet determined and motivated. They not only go after the opportunities that they see, but they also create them themselves. They work smart and hard. It won't be overnight. It will take patience, trust, perseverance, and faith. Give your creations time. After all, the journey is the best part, and the world even took 7 days to make. I mean, stuff takes time to make, and having the patience with that is going to benefit you immensely. I feel like you are very independent already as it is, and you really got a lot going on, but you aren't seeing the results coming in yet, and it's just going to take some time. Bonding. You didn't choose the branches in your family tree, but you can choose to get to know them better. It seems that there's potential for a budding friendship somewhere in there, and all it will take to get it going is some watering and fertilizer, provided that you don't mind handling a little more family crap. So sidle up next to the horseshoe game or ham roast, I don't know your rituals, and ask some slightly more interesting than average or decidedly personal and borderline invasive questions. You'll be surprised what conversation grows. So what this is telling me is that you need to stop worrying about speaking your mind to your family, to your friends, and you need to allow yourself to create deeper bonds in your life. You need to let go of any kind of expectations. Pile 2 might be good for you as well. And you need to really know that even though, yeah, I feel like you have been so independent in your life, it is hard to let anybody else in to help you or to work with anything like that. And it's time to start letting other people in, and it's time to stop holding them back. We have the cosmic egg and the unicorn. And by the way, pile 2 had this unicorn. So really, if you feel drawn to pile 2, go ahead and watch pile 2 too. You are really birthing a lot of new things into your life through creativity, imagination, visualization. You are exploring new territories spiritually, religiously. You are expanding your knowledge, your belief system, and you are deciding what you believe and where you want to go on that front. You're somebody who is very magical, very, very magical. You have a lot of abilities and skills, and you are somebody who changes very rapidly a lot of the time. You are somebody who can really create and manifest the things that you desire around you in a very magical kind of way. You're a very magical person, somebody that is very different from others and stands out as well. And so that could be part of the reason why you have such a hard time letting others in too, because not everybody gets you. But that's okay. If they don't get you, you move on to the next people. I mean, really. A shadow crosses your path. Remember, the light always returns. Time to show yourself. Soon you won't be able to hold back anymore. So the shadow that I feel like is crossing your path is the fact that you still don't have something coming in for all the effort and time and energy that you have put towards it, but it will be. Just have that faith and trust. Remember your prayers, remember your meditation, and it's time to really show who you are, because soon you won't be able to hold back anymore. And if you resonate with that, pile 2 is definitely for you, because pile 2 was all about taking off that mask and being your true self and being optimistic and hopeful about it too. You really need to be optimistic and hopeful about it, and know that you are protected in the new connections you're making. You're very lucky right now, and you are going to intuitively know which people you can bond with. Power imbalances cause issues. Equal power is needed. And so in order to manifest, if you're trying to manifest in a connection, you may be working towards your work goals and dreams and things like that, and you're starting to get stability in your life. There needs to be an equal power balance within your connection. Both people need to be able to have all that they need on their own, so that they can come together comfortably and trust that even if something happens, they will still have all that they need on their own. So you may have to wait for a new love connection until you get the rest of your goals going as well. Make amends where needed. Peace can be achieved. So it's time to believe that peace can be achieved, and it's time to take the steps necessary to make that happen, to apologize, to express your feelings, to listen to other people's feelings, and to allow yourself to just question others on why they did what they did, or why there's distance between you, or what's going on in their life, and to let them know what's going on in your life, why you created distance, things like that. We have the 6 of Cups, we have the 7 of Wands. So yeah, there really could be a reconciliation of a love connection coming in for you, but both people need to have their own things going on so that there can be a balance of power, so nobody is taking advantage of the other, or nobody feels like they are stuck in the situation. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Star. So yeah, you are setting boundaries better and more effectively. You're learning and growing, understanding what you need to do in order to create a peaceful relationship and situation, and how to not be a yes man or woman, or not to allow others to run over you and take over. And you're also learning how not to allow others around you to be a yes man or woman too, and to just do everything for you. There needs to be an appropriate balance in that. And there's going to be a very big financial payoff, or there's going to be a lot of stability coming into your life. And I feel like that stability is going to give you hope for a future together where things are even and equal. And I feel like you are really delving into your inner child, and you are learning how to protect your own inner child the same way that you would for other people around you, or for children, or for animals. You are learning how to protect yourself in that same manner, and how to express yourself, and how to have hope and faith and trust that in doing so, you are still going to be able to keep solid, stable connections, like lifetime connections, instead of everybody walking away just because you're not willing to be a doormat for them. If they walk away because you're not willing to be a doormat for them, they don't need to be in your life anyway, because those people are just going to continue to suck you dry and take everything you have and not give anything in return. But you don't know if they even have anything to give in return or would, unless you actually state what you need to say and let them know what you need from them in return as well, and give them that chance to be able to fulfill that role. Because you may be somebody who just gives and never says anything about anybody else or what you need or what you have going on, and you need to start doing those things too. You need to be open to receiving and not just giving. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought of it or what you're going through in the comments below, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.